Don't worry, I'm not allowed to speak because I speak for the white man. I'm not a liberal crybaby, so my shit don't get no views. But I just hope you don't get to see it, you know? You liberal crybabies, you racist black people who are making comments talking about all white people need to die. You people who think that because you're comfortable, you understand? You're comfortable now, and you think it's okay to lash out openly at the white man. Like, we will kill the shit out of you guys. I hope you understand that. We will fucking murder you. We don't do what y'all are doing, dog. We don't get online and ya. We go fa. You goddamn fucking treasonous tyrant bitch motherfuckers are in our country. You're in our country. You making posts talking about, oh, white men need to die, and I can't believe white men are doing this. Bro, we will murder everybody in this bitch. Everybody in this bitch, bro. We will take over this goddamn country.
The FBI is here. They say they have an order. Fuck! Holy shit! Holy shit, I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
White people.
What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful midweek Wednesday. Come across this idiot. He's an Atlanta man, goes by the name of Christopher Robertson, aka James Lamech, on Facebook. And he's self-deemed, that is, official spokesperson for white people. You see what I mean? Now, the thing is this, y'all seen what he had to say, about what they will do and all of this kind of stuff. He went from talking all that big shit to, I'm unarmed, oh fuck, I'm unarmed. You just better be glad it was the FBI, because think about it. These people that you making threats against, what if it had been them? Do you think it would have mattered? I'm sure it wouldn't have. You see what I'm saying? You ain't ready, boy. Sit down and shut up. You see what I mean? Well, now you got to, because you've been out there making, threats against black people and so-called Jewish people. You see what I'm saying? And, the Jewish community, they didn't take too kind to that. And now your ass is up on federal charges of interstate threatening and what have you. You see what I mean? Now, I got a couple of videos that I want us to check out as to the situation Mr. Robertson is in. So without further ado, let's check that out and then we'll complete the commentary. What a joke.
For this morning, a Metro Atlanta man made his first federal court appearance just yesterday after allegedly making racially charged threats online. 42-year-old Christopher Robertson was arrested Friday after an hours-long FBI standoff at his home.
Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live from Atlanta's FBI headquarters with more on this. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning to you. So the FBI says Robertson, who also goes by James Lomack, visited Jewish facilities around Atlanta between July 30th and 31st. And on one occasion, he told security he is the, quote, official spokesperson for the white race and demanded to speak with a high-ranking Jewish official. Police were notified, and following those visits, investigators discovered several social media posts with anti-Semitic language and threatening language while he was holding a gun. So additional security was then added to 80 Jewish facilities around Atlanta, and a be on the lookout alert was issued. The next day, Robertson entered the Peachtree City Chabad wanting to talk to the rabbi about theology. When the rabbi realized who he was, he called 911 and locked down the facility, but agreed to meet with Robertson with police present.
He couldn't calm down. He was screaming, he was threatening, and he was threatening like clearly. He says, we're going to come at this execution. There's going to be a second Holocaust. There's that kind of thing.
Now, Robertson remains in custody and will appear in federal court again on Thursday. Live from the FBI headquarters in Atlanta, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
Man accused of spewing hatred toward Atlanta's Jewish and black communities is now in custody. Atlanta News First Alani Latang is live outside of the Jewish Federation in Midtown Atlanta. Alani, the FBI is involved in this investigation.
They led the investigation, Carly, because they say they uncovered alleged threatening visits that this man made to Jewish facilities, including here at the Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta. But they also say he made alleged hate posts on social media under a fake name.
As a message to my mama, I love you. Don't
The U.S.
cry.
Department of Justice has this man in federal custody, 42-year-old Christopher Robertson, charged with making threats in interstate commerce. Investigators say he made racial and terroristic threats to Jews and blacks in person and online under an alias James Lomack. Investigators say Robertson visited several Jewish facilities last week, including at the Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta in Midtown and the Temple in Midtown. Officials say he made derogatory comments about Jewish people, plus ranted about the decline of the white race. The FBI became involved, saying several of Robertson's social media accounts featured anti-Semitic and threatening video posts.
If I gotta go to jail, it's okay.
There's no valid explanation for these threats. Threats to kill, threats to murder, threats to destroy, threats to put Jews in the oven. There is no reason for any of that.
Officials say they added additional security to approximately 80 Jewish facilities around Atlanta and warned them to be on the lookout for Robertson. The next day, Robertson went to the Chabad of Peachtree City, where Rabbi Yossi Liu tells me Robertson had made an appointment to talk about theology.
He introduced himself as the emperor for the white people or something, and then he just let go. He just launched into the Jews. And
Not knowing of the bolo initially, the rabbi says his daughter alerted him to it. So he called 911 and locked down the facility. But the rabbi still agreed to speak with him with police present.
he couldn't calm down. He was screaming. He was threatening, and he was threatening like clearly. He says, we're going to come at this execution. There's going to be a second Holocaust. There's that kind of thing.
Police escorted Robertson out with a criminal trespass warning. The FBI later arrested him August 1st after an hours-long standoff at his home. Officials say they did find a weapon. Robertson posted the standoff on his Facebook.
Anti-Semitism is on the rise, and these threats are unacceptable.
The Jewish Federation of Greater Atlanta gave us a statement, and they say they remain committed to the safety of the Jewish community here in Atlanta and thank law enforcement for their vigilance and partnership. Robertson will be indicted tomorrow. His next court appearance will be on Thursday, where the U.S. Attorney tells me that they plan to request that he be held without bail, and they also say that he faces up to 5 years in prison. Reporting live in Midtown, I'm Olani the Tank, Atlanta News First.
Stupid motherfucker.
A stupid motherfucker indeed this one is. I tell you, how stupid can you get? Now you should have known you're going to get on the internet and make all these threats against most the Jewish community, because that's really what you send behind bars for, that they was going to come and take your ass away. Because like I'm saying is this, if you just had it kept in at so-called black folks, I can guarantee you, they probably wouldn't have came and got you. But then again, maybe they would have. They got the carrot top head dumbass last month for doing it, and now here you come, looking like you under the influence of all kinds of weeds. You see, and that's probably what promoted you to get on here and speak your mind. But as you can see, now your ass facing 5 years. You understand? Up to 5 years for running your mouth, talking about doing something to Jewish and black folks. You see. Now, I can see that there's going to be a lot of this kind of stuff, popping up in these end times, because I did a lesson, about how the heathen is raging, because they know that, they on their way out. And that's basically what it all boils down to. And they're not happy. That's the reason why you're getting all of these attacks, and them getting on the internet, making all kinds of threats against us, you see, and it's not going to end well, and like I said earlier, look how you panicked when they start busting on your shit, busting in, you know what I mean, and what have you. You really bitched up. You did. You ain't ready for combat, man. You need to shut up and sit down somewhere. Well, you're going to sit down for a while anyway. I guess, I think so, simply because it was, you put the Jewish in there, you went after them. And why are you doing that? That's your brother right there. That's your brother. He's a fellow white man. You understand? He just happens to be in control of you, but he's still a white man. He's still your brother. So why are you doing that? At any rate, they wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can tell you guys is be on the lookout for these white identity extremists that want to go around talking about taking black folks out. Okay, you got to be ready for them, because they do not care, and they will do anything. They will do anything to try to preserve their heritage. And that's just what it is. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.